Hello. Technical difficulties. Welcome back. Charlotte.
Uh-huh.
You look outside. See something off in the distance. You see a woman, you can tell, as I said before, she looks like she's been jumping through window to window. And the last second, you definitely saw she fucking looked at you. You just caught it. And I'll get her picture now. When she looks right at you. That one solitary eye.
Oh, hell the fuck no.
and vanishes. As if she was never there. But you see her vaulting through another window. Just gone.
Nope. Yep. Doing the whole thing stated before, pitching a can up towards where Leaf's feet are, or at least roughly in that area. Mouthing, pointing, and gonna continue walking back through that first floor to see if I can find any electronics that I might be able to convince to come to life. Because I'm fucking hobbled here.
Looking at where Charlotte was telling me to look, do I catch a glimpse of this woman?
No.
I assume you're well away from the window.
No. You. By the time you get down there, Leaf, you don't want to know what the fuck she was looking at. Just, what?
Oh, no, Torna. I'm staying where I am at the top of the stairs. I ain't going down there. If she's running up, I'm going to let her.
Oh, she's not coming upstairs. She's not even, running in alarm from the window. She's just getting your attention, bringing your attention to the fact that there's someone out there. And then marching back through the warehouse I will find a fucking computer that will turn on. I swear to God. Walking with purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So Charlotte, you come back up the stairs and you see the site that I described previously.
Is there no office on the first floor of the warehouse?
No. I described it as this long, empty, vast
then
plain. There's nothing there.
Then yeah, especially when she gets to the top of the stairs, she's gonna be like, there's some psycho bitch jumping window to window. Saw the other warehouse we were supposed to check out. I think that's where she came out of. Lost sight of her, but she's in the area, and gonna hazard a guess that she or someone else around here is a fucking glasswalker, or was. I need to find something that'll turn the fuck on. And yeah, she kind of pauses, seeing the bodies, probably just seeing the general outline and stuff, and spoiler alert, she does not want to close up check out the bodies. That is not her purview. So she is going to perhaps even more hastily, if there's any rooms up here, go looking for an office. She does not want any of that.
You walk past everything again, Charlotte. That smell is just you know.
Oh yeah. She holds her breath and very pointedly does not look at it. She does not need that in her life.
You open up one of the other rooms and you go investigating. As I'll come back to the trio in the main room. You open up the more offices again. You see another body hanging there, except this one's skeletal. You can still see the antlers and.
It's just a skeleton with antlers?
What you can tell is it's just by judging by that smell that you nearly topples you over. Yeah, it's at the end stage of decomposition.
Yeah, she figures she's about to bust into a clean room. She's been kind of holding her breath and breathing very shallowly through her mouth. And so she pops open the door, and as she's stepping in, goes to take a full breath and just for the sake of everyone else there, that's just oh god damn it, oh fuck, just kind of reels back, putting her hand up over her mouth and her nose.
Maggots, cockroaches, everywhere.
Eyes watering from the stench. Just oh god, I think I'm gonna roll stamina.
So while Charlotte is doing that, you three lovely people,
don't hurt us.
What are you guys doing?
After Juno has thoroughly kind of calmed Gemma down a bit, having seen nothing of use on the one impaled on the antlers, she's going to make her way over, not touching anything that's clearly marked on the ground or on the person, but the one that's kind of bent over in front of this mess of bones and almost forming an altar. Have a closer look at the altar and her. She can.
Okay. You're rolling the altar, right? And you're all going over. What are the rest of you doing as Juno's about to as Juno is walking over to the altar? All of you hear the sounds of someone retching from the other room, where Charlotte went.
Yeah, that's actually where Gemma will be headed when she hears like dear God or oh God and stuff. She gets concerned and looking behind, just checking where Leaf and Juno is. Not that she really can see Juno. She just sort of hurries to Charlotte.
So, Leaf, you see the blurry shape of Juno walking towards the altar. You see Gemma walking towards the sounds of Charlotte going, "Oh God!" Basically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a spiral. Okay, Torna, I have a question for you, my friend. Would Leaf know enough lore to like imagine that a spiral could be linked to?
The way this spiral is done,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's Wormish. I'm gonna give you that for free. This isn't the Fianna tri-spiral that you would see some of the Fianna sporting.
Mm-hmm.
This is something far different. It's just like a never-ending pattern of spirals.
Okay. Well, all right. Then Leaf likes this place even less.
Leaf, my dear buddy, roll your willpower, diff 8.
Oh shit. Okay. Willpower difficulty 8.
Depending how you do in this roll, I'm gonna get you to make another roll.
Oh no.
0 successes. It's a botch.
Oh,
That's a botch. Leaf, my friend, you are not in the room anymore. In fact, you're back where you know where war really is. The stench of blood, death, filth. Everything just reminds you. You can hear the screams, the shouting. Normally you feel at home at battle. Normally you feel one with yourself, but now being surrounded by things that you can't understand and you begin to hear voices calling. And I need you to roll me your ancestors.
Oh shit. Okay. Ancestors. Oh my god. What do I make for an ancestors roll?
How many dots of ancestors do you have?
I have 1. I have exactly. Sorry for taking so long. 2 dots.
Roll me 2d10.
All right. No successes, but it's not a botch.
Good. So, as you're being almost transported back, you don't feel that grips of one of your ancestors almost want to take you over and get out. But you are, Leaf, for the moment, you do feel this sense of ominous dread as you look at Juno approaching the altar. As the altar itself is alive to you. Bleeding. Covered in sand. And it's not an altar anymore. It's not this weird skeletal body. That is civilians all attached to it, stretching out their hand to you, calling your name. And for some reason, Leaf, you can't help but want to join them to atone for the things you saw, the things you did over there, things that you don't like to talk about, the things that keep your Arun self on edge.
Leaf walks over and like, yeah, no, he doesn't walk. He like, like jogs toward the altar, just like it's like. I got an atone.
Juno, as you were making your way carefully over, just before I will chime this in just as Leaf is barreling his way towards you. Juno, you get a look at the woman. Her skin has almost been taken off with precision, in a 3-fold cut. As you see the skeleton hanging off underneath, and you would think that this thing would be decaying by now, but it almost looks like it was just fresh by the drippings of the blood. Everything else is decaying, but this thing is just perfect. And as you are leaning closer in, you then hear, I have to atone, as Leaf is charging towards the altar with this grim, horrified look on his face.
and she's gonna kind of stop almost like alertly, like snapping back around to him, just kind of like arms out just to stop him advancing if she can. Because, like, I mean, it's pretty
Give
clear
me-
he's running to the altar.
Give me a strength brawl roll. Strength athletics, actually. Strength athletics.
And do I get to resist after she rolls, or?
We'll see how she does first. If she fails, you're going through anyway.
Oh my god, that's a double botch.
Oh, please
What is
don't
with my
botch.
rolls today? What?
What? Oh, okay, Juno. Nick,
So,
give me your strength brawl roll.
me? Okay.
Yep. This is a double botch, my friend.
My fucking rolls today.
Strength brawl.
To Valhalla, buddy. Let's...
Only for
Oh,
2
it's back.
fucking
3
seconds.
successes.
So, give me your strength plus successes.
Oh, okay.
Someone's about to get pushed, and someone's about to land, and they're not going to land in a nice way.
No.
Oh, okay. So 2 successes.
Take 2 lethal, Juno, as he hits you like a fucking freight train. And you stumble back, and that point of the antler comes right up to your rib, like into your back.
You can even hear like the like she's trying not to let out that scream as it goes in and she just kind of rolls over to the side, assuming does like as she rolls over the gravity, does she pull the body over with her?
Now, you rolled over. I'm gonna roll something. We'll get to Leaf in a second, and we'll get to the other 2 in a second. But this is a very important question for you, Tom. High or low?
High roller, baby. Oh god, it's a delay. Oh shit.
Oh no!
So, this plus this.
I need to mark down 2 lethal. Real quick.
3 lethal.
3 lethal.
3 now, anyway. So you try to break off the antler. Juno, when you push your body off and push your body out, you feel your own blood dripping down on the antler. As Leaf stumbles, hitting the altar, it's suddenly just an altar again, Leaf. But when you look down, the skin seems to glow with this pale light as blood trickles along it. The skin almost makes this weird noise. As Juno, that wound burns. Like,
Yeah, she screams. She's just screaming on the ground as she hits the ground hard. Did a piece of the antler snap off and still in her, or is it she slid off it?
you slid off it. But judging by the force, Juno, I'm going to say, you're definitely sure that antler would break.
Oh yeah.
However,
she's just the screams of like pain of the searing wound. She's just like it's punctured her back part of her ribs.
what you all hear, though, including as we'll get to Gemma and Charlotte in a second, but specifically Juno and Leaf, you all hear a doom, this boom sound as the skeletons all begin to shake. We'll put a pin in you two, and we go to Gemma and Charlotte.
Do the second Gemma, I don't know how far she made it, but the second she hears this commotion concerning her back, she does a 180. Sorry, Charlotte. Maybe
Oh, I'm
usually
sure she does, but it sounds like in the meantime you would run over.
Yeah, exactly. Hold your horses, missing. You run over to Charlotte, who's retching and vomiting. Gemma, I need you to make me a primal urge roll.
Yep, just a pure.
Perception primal urge.
10, 6, 6, 3.
You feel something supernatural just waft over you. Like something's gone off. Something's triggered. As Gemma, you see a flash of this woman literally just wham, right in front of you, like right in front of your face.
She
That's
actually
not-
did. She run past.
It literally, like, it feels like you've been knocked to the ground as this thing just jumped right in front of your face.
Can I attempt something?
Sure. Do you look
If
up
like,
at all?
is this thing like right in front of her?
No, it's gone.
Oh shit. So yeah, she kind of falls back, almost losing her grip.
Charlotte, you see this as Gemma just suddenly tumbles to the ground like a face of pure fright.
Do I see like what she saw, or do I just see her
Nope.
like pelting
see her-
towards me, and then suddenly she like stumbles and drops as if she was run into by something,
It
or
looks
ran
like she
into something?
it looks like she ran into a wall effectively by the way she fell.
Charlotte is grudgingly like wiping her mouth off, glances aside, and startles a bit. Hey, you all right?
She is looking frenetically all over. Like, where the fuck did that go? Where the fuck did it go?
Come on. And she reached down with the not filthy arm and offer her a hand up.
Give me a primal urge roll, Charlotte, as you're reaching your hand down towards Gemma.
Oh boy. Ooh, that's right. I brought that up. Yay.
Yes, you did.
That's what I wanted. 2 successes.
As you reach your hand down, and you Gemmas, when you look down, you see that same eye and that same woman just stare up at you.
Like as if
I
it's
just-
taken her place for half a second, or
Yeah, like you pull her up, and then suddenly it's right in front of your face.
yeah, I will even for comedy's sake say, she offers her a hand, starts to hoist her, catches sight of that, and actually startles and lets go of her hand, kind of jerking back in surprise. Before she even finishes hoisting her up, just as like, oh shit, oh no, fuck all this.
And it is at that point that both of you hear the scream then of Juno down the hallway.
The fuck?
Gemma immediately just spins her head around almost like an owl. Juno gets up and just runs.
What are you doing, Charlotte?
Gonna yank or shove that door shut because the smell is quite pungent. And yeah, beat feet with her because unless there is something alive and moving in that room,
Give me a perception alertness.
I don't wanna.
Give me the perception alertness.
Do it.
Give me it.
Two successes?
It's not quite like it's moving, but the maggots seem to stop as blood drips all along the floor and seems to go back up onto the body
What?
as it begins to just twitch and twitch as the blood seems to coalesce back on like it's restitching skin.
I in fact slam the door harder, and if there's any sort of catch on this thing, or something I can shove through the handle, or nope, not today, Satan.
Again, Charlotte, because you're the one being more aware, Gemma's too focused on getting back to Juno. You hear the same boom sound that both Juno and we've heard.
Is there a direction?
Seems to echo all around the building as if the building is about to literally crumble in on you.
Oh shit, we gotta get out. Like, yep, just gonna run, see if I can grab people up. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
So the both of you run, and you find Leaf staring like horrified at this altar, looking around, and Juno, what looks to be like this puncture wound coming right through this, like right to her hip, where her belly and her hip connect.
My baby.
Okay, guys, we gotta go.
She's
Fucking-
holding onto her back, screaming in pain.
Grabbing.
Like you can even hear like this, you know, it's burning. This wound. isn't it?
Gemma's going over there to do mother's touch now.
Roll your gnosis then, good
Yep,
buddy. Roll your
yeah,
intelligence empathy. Spend that gnosis.
Yep. We just spend the gnosis. Advantages.
What is Juno's current rage?
1.
Hot.
Maybe
Oh, that's well
you could take. Yeah, I'd say you could take another. Yeah, I'd say you probably take 2 after taking that damage as well.
All right.
So probably
sweet.
2.
3.
I mean, minimum's 3 anyways, right?
What did you
So-
say? Intelligence, empathy?
Intelligence empathy, yes.
Here we go. Please.
And don't forget to mark spinning a gnosis.
Yep, just did.
Yeah.
Difficulty is her rage, so it's 3.
Yep.
3. Oh yeah, you're fully healed. However, you heal, yes. Oh, it closes. Oh, it definitely closes. But Juno, to you, it seems like the wound is expanding. It's getting bigger and bigger, and you can see your guts coming out. Seems like whatever Gemma did just made it worse.
You see for a minute that she's kind of lying on the floor. She stops, almost freezing for a minute. You see the eyes look at you, Gemma. Yeah, they're not the cold stare that you see. It's almost that pained expression. She looks down, and she looks at her hands. There's there's only a bit smearing of blood, but she just looks at the hands in sheer horror. And she just slowly looks down at her gut. It looks totally fine. Those scars are quite nasty, but they look fine. You healed the wound. It's not a problem. She just starts almost scratching at her stomach, screaming even louder.
So Leaf, can Leaf do something or?
Is Leaf still
Leaf-
spaced?
Leaf, you almost snap back into focus, and you hear Juno's like panic screaming. Gemma and Charlotte are over her, and again you hear this. Leaf only hears this. You hear a boom, as if the walls are about to cave in.
Yep. For what it's worth, Charlotte's probably even reaching out towards him, being like, "We gotta go. We need to get her up. Come on, we gotta get out of here."
So Leaf reaches to a invisible radio on his shoulder and sprints to where Juno is, and puts pressure on where she's scratching at, so that he can hold in a wound as he's getting this huge amount of information on Packlink, and it's just like Black Widow, this is, and he just goes into
Oh, Jesus.
all sorts of army fucking talk, shit maybe you pick up a piece like medevac, but he's screaming into a fake into an invisible walkie-talkie that only he can see. And
Hey Juno, buddy, friend,
Yo,
and Charlotte, I'm gonna need both willpower rolls from you two.
does the extra one count on these
Yes.
rolls, or it does?
If you haven't spent it.
Yes.
I haven't spent it.
For Juno, this is difficulty 8. For Charlotte, this is difficulty 7.
But
Nailed it.
I don't like it.
No buts. Okay.
Nope.
Okay, how are we doing then?
Two successes.
So Juno, you're still freaking out over your own guts and all that. Charlotte, that's not Leaf running at you. That's not Leaf at all. That is that antler creature descending off the altar. Its skeletal maw reaching out its hand towards you as he's running and running and running closer and closer to pick up Juno.
oh my god.
Trying to decide. Oh boy.
By the way,
Oh boy.
just for cinematic sake, you see Juno is the screaming stopped to a point, but she's almost sweating so much, and you can kind of see the eyes starting to fade in and out a little bit. She's breathing short.
Hey Juno, you have a certain thing, don't you?
I have many certain things. Which certain thing are we talking about?
I think I know the one. Let me just get your sheet for a sec. Meanwhile,
Don't
Charlotte,
mind
you,
me.
you describe what you're doing.
I think honestly what Charlotte's going to do is immediately try to get, one of Juno's arms, get her hooked up around her shoulders, try to get Gemma doing the same thing and be like, holy shit, we gotta go, start dragging, trying to get Juno out from, this thing's immediate path.
Okay, so you start hooking up that. Hey, Junie June. Remember your PTSD?
Sweet. Willpower.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Defeat again.
put this at diff 8 because, well, buddy.
Does my extra one count for this one too, or not?
No, not this time.
Nope. Sweet. That's one.
Okay. You hear, but you don't see. And you think for a split second as you see that smile flashes there. But you do see Charlotte. But it's almost like something to make that smile is in your head.
So she, looks up to Charlotte. The expression itself, it's on the verge of shock. It's there. She stares the longest time. It's not that, again, not that coldness in it. She just reaches forward. If a hand is offered, she goes for the butcher's grip. If not, she's just clawing at the ankle to try and pull herself up.
Oh yeah, Charlotte is like trying to hook an arm around her middle, like pull her up bodily. You're welcome to latch onto her arm, her shoulder, whatever.
So as Charlotte is rapidly trying to help, Leaf is like nearly over there. I'm just going to say he's like a second away. Gemma, buddy.
Hi. She is freaking out.
Time slows down for you. Charlotte's panicked face stops. Juno's horrified expression freezes. Leaf's mid-run pose. And it's right before you're staring into the eyes of this girl. Shadowy. But that one blue eye is just ever-piercing. Her raven-like hair billowing as time seems to stop right in front of you. She just stares at you, twisting her head.
Who are you? Who are you?
She takes the word as if it's a new phrase that you said to her. As if it was something new, like a language you'd never spoken before. Again, you don't see the second eye, but you just see as the raven hair moves her a lid of pure blackness from the other eye. She says very slowly back, in this odd sort of voice, "Who are you?"
Gemma's having a bit of an aneurysm.
Again,
Just
as you look around, each of the three are frozen in place. But you can see them slowly moving towards each other, like they're not completely frozen, as if time has just slowed down to the minimalist second.
Does she look genuinely like confused, the other girl, like when she says that, who are you?
Yeah, as if you've just spoken a new language and she just repeats it slowly, as if it's tasting fresh on her lips.
And Gemma sort of just taps sort of her chest, rib cage. Gemma? And then moves her hand sort of to point at the raven-haired girl.
As you get closer, Gemma, to point, your hand begins to tremble. As you seem almost the darkness just seems to stretch its hand out towards you slowly.
Fuck it. I'm rolling Sense the Worm here because fuck that.
Okay. Roll that shit.
Perception occult. Come on.
What you get? I cannot see.
9, 10, 9, 6.
Oh, I'm in the wrong dice roller. Buddy.
But I'm not in the
So-
wrong one, am I?
Hang on. Let me just double check. 9, 10, 9, 6. Buddy. This is so worm-tainted it hurts your eyes. It actually physically hurts you to even touch it. It's like as if it touches you, it is going to rip you open from the insides. It is that tainted. You've never seen anything this tainted before in your life, or felt it. Again, when you stretch out your hand and sense Worm, you can almost hear the whispers calling your name.
Yet I'm lobbing my knife right through its ugly fat face with a beautiful eye.
By all means, do it.
She immediately, with the hand she is trembling out, goes right to her boot, pulls out the knife, and just flings it. Not even wanting to get close enough to actually get like anything on her skin, so she doesn't stab it. She just
So you throw your knife. It passes right through her, just whoosh. Again, but the knife moves like doof, 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 much like Leaf's arms stretching out towards Juno and Charlotte. And she almost just flicks it with the tip of her finger, and the knife stops in midair. And she stares at it, fascinated, as if this is a brand new thing. And she looks right at you again with these big doe eyes, as if you've given her a gift.
Oh, no.
Who are you?
Is she on the other side? Is there any way that Gemma can notice this? Is she...
She looks like she's in between the gauntlet and the Tellurian. As if she's coming over.
Is there any way that Gemma would know how to mimic that, I suppose, is the question.
Mimic that? But explain. I'm curious what you mean. That's getting stuck. No, she's not. No, that's getting stuck. She's not getting stuck. She's coming over. Slowly. Slower than you guys might do. But it almost seems as if the darkness is coming with her.
Fuck. Is there anything she knows to defend against us? Come on.
And she says slowly again, "Who are you?"
Yeah, Juno is Juno. Why did we have to both have J in our names? Gemma is seriously considering just switching into Krynos. If she can't rip this thing off.
You shift up to Krynos and her eyes widen as again she touches the knife again and it just slowly embeds into her flesh. As you see her open her eyes in pure pain. As the knife passes through her, you see the flecks of black blood tongue against the wall as if she made it speed up. And then she lets out a small tear of black blood coming out from an ice-cold blue eye. Did you wake me? Did you give me blood? Is that why you want to hurt? As she says this line, the three of you snap back into focus. And there's this girl standing there with this gaping wound, like it's just passed all the way through her, standing, arms spread as if the shadows are her, in front of Gemma, who is in Krynos.
Oh, I did switch over to Krynos?
I mean, you said you were taking Krynos.
Yeah. Perfect. I thought I had to roll for it.
I mean, you said you were taking the time, so I just assumed.
Oh, yeah.
Gemma, what the fuck?
Gemma is gonna rip its head off. This thing is worm-tated. This thing is fucking terrifying. And this thing, yeah, that literally is worm-tated. That's all she needs.
Roll your
Gemma.
attack. I will give you this as a free action before the others wade in and we roll initiative. Roll your
What
attack.
is that? That is brawl. Fuck.
Dex roll
Dex
+1
roll.
for Raccoon.
And don't forget your Krynos as well.
That's just one extra for Dex, so that's 4. That's 6. Roll 60 ends.
Did you add your 1 for Raccoon?
Oh, 1 for Raccoon.
Mm-hmm. Claw attacks,
Yes.
you get +1.
Okay, so I reroll 7 d10s. Oh, is it standard diff?
Yep.
Standard diff, I get 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Give me your strength +3 +2.
Strength +5, and my strength is
Your Krynos strength
6.
as well.
Yeah, so it's 6 +5. So let's roll 9 d10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6 +5.
Your Krynos strength.
Yeah, my current
Plus 5,
strength
yeah.
is
She got 4 successes, 3 for successes, 2 for claws.
yeah. So my Krynos strength is
6. So that's 11. Isn't it?
Yeah,
it's 11.
6 and 5 is
Yeah.
11.
what's wrong with math? I don't know. I didn't go to school. 11 d10s. Perfect.
Come on, Discord. My Discord's
One
not starting
success.
back up
Thank
as
you.
well.
1 success.
1 success.
1 success.
Are you shitting
Okay.
fucking kidding?
So you hit it. You definitely hit it, and you definitely draw blood. The girl seems to split in half as you connect. She almost seems to separate into like thin air. And everyone, I need you to soak me. Well, actually, no, not everyone. Everyone's going to take 2 ag. Gemma, you're the only one who can soak this. Gemma, specifically, you're taking 5. Everyone takes 2 ag. I would describe this before Raz rose your Krynos stamina. For everyone else, it feels like it literally feels like something has just pushed into your head and is about to make like your eyes pop out of your skull.
Whew.
But the shadows are still there. And what's horrifying for you, it looks like it's reforming slowly. But you look around the room again, everyone can see this now as you're all back into focus. It looks like everything is beginning to dissolve slowly into this black mass and sizzle through the floor. What do you guys do?
Can I react now?
Yeah, that's what I said. Everyone's back into focus.
Sweet. Free action, Krynos. Is the thing still like standing up? The what's it called? Altar.
No, everything is beginning to dissolve into a black bile that seems to burn through the floor.
Oh shit.
We're fucked.
I don't even know what to do about that.
Leaf is in Arun. He's going to go to Krynos.
Okay.
Krynos.
Is there like any windows in here?
Mm-hmm. Again, they're all
Okay.
covered in this cover blackened out. The girl is gone, but it looks like the shadows are almost resetting themselves.
Perfect, because I'll let everybody else go, but Gemma, seeing what the fuck that accomplished, is probably just going to pick Juno up and jump out the second-story window. Just like out of here quick as possible. In fact, she'll probably pick up Charlotte if she can, seeing as she is in Krynos. And
But what is Charlotte doing since she's been oddly silent throughout this whole process?
I mean, truth be told, this is so above her head. She has probably just been trying to fucking react, figure out what's going on, why her head feels like it's exploding. Backpedaling a bit from the fucking shadow lady, but she is not on point enough that if Gemma grabs at her, she's going to dodge it or something. It's not like she's doing a claw attack. She's just kind of reeling and trying to process, really.
And yeah, Gemma's just, if she can, just sort of grabbing both of them, chucking them over one shoulder, and then just bolting for the nearest window. Like, no.
So,
That didn't work
Who
as
you-
I thought.
Who are you picking up?
Juno first, if possible. Both of them chucking them over my shoulder. She's got 6 in strength, so
Okay, you pick up Juno, and I'm assuming you're trying to pick up Charlotte.
Yep.
Give me that Dex
Come on.
Athletics.
Get up on my back now. Come with me if you want to live. In a moment.
I can't make the jump. You'll have to toss me.
No one crosses in the room.
Nobody. Nobody crosses a Trimbuson.
That is just 1 success.
Soak me 5 lethal rounds as you're coming through the window, which essentially you're taking the brunt of this.
Yeah, so that's me. That's
Cry no stamina.
Oh, it's a standard if.
6, yes, it's always standard diff.
Oh, she soaks 4 of that.
So yeah, you take bits of Charlotte glasses. Charlotte and Juno, you come flying through the wall, with her. She takes the she takes the brunt of it. Diving through. Leaf, what are you doing?
So there's nothing specific to fight, right?
No, it just seems like she's just like floating back up as she makes these horrible wailing sounds that you all can hear. If something's in great pain. As if you get the feeling, but I'll give this to, as Gem is too panicked, I'll give this to Charlotte and Juno and Leaf. You get the feeling as someone is suffering great sorrow and pure terror.
Well, then I would like, all right, and this woman, I'll call her, is reforming or is...
She seems to be slowly reforming, but by the looks of things, Leaf, it seems agonizing. The stuff is beginning to dissolve around you, not burning you, but just as if it's dissolving and then forming back up.
Oh my god. And they just crashed through the wall of the warehouse, or...
Through the window. Through the window.
Through the window.
Well...
Through the window.
Well... fuck. It's self-defense. Leaf is going to, try and make a claw attack against this woman as she's reforming.
I mean, your Dex Brawl very quickly is roll me your Dex Brawl.
Oh shit! Wait! I get extra. It's +2 Dex for Krynos.
+1. One.
Okay.
And then how much from Raccoon?
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. So that's going to be 5 plus strength, right?
It's 4 from successes plus your strength plus claw is what, 2? Actually, did you do
2.
razor claws?
No, I didn't perform razor claws.
So your strength +4 +2.
So Krynos strength +6.
Yep.
Oh my god. 6 plus 7. Okay.
That is not 11. That's 13.
Roll them bones.
This is when you get nothing but ones.
What the fuck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8, 9, 8. 8 successes.
So you do an almighty blow, like, fuck me, Leaf, you hit this thing like a fucking truck. Like, merciful Jesus, this thing got hit hard. It shatters. But then you see the last thing before you dig your claws in. It's just these tears coming down his face as if, why? As if it doesn't understand why. As if it doesn't understand why you cause it so much pain. As you not only kill it, but you also hear, all 4 of you hear the 3 distinctive voices of three women crying out in eternal agony as the blackness just away. And Leaf, you feel so overcome with guilt.
Oh, fuck me. I would... Should I roll against Haruno?
No, God, no.
No, no.
feel
Harano
okay.
is like
That's not
literally
like-
losing your will to live.
No.
Okay, I was like, how
None
powerful
of that.
is
None of that. No,
Just-
none of that. None
Like,
of
you'd
that.
have to,
Okay, okay.
that's kind of like you'd have to see Juno and Gemma sacrificed in front of you kind of levels for that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would
no,
have to have
no.
something truly horrific happen to roll for
We're
Harano.
we're not going that fucking level of
Okay.
ham. No, you just
Okay.
feel. You know when you saw civilians die in the war. You know when you saw all these people. And you realized there was nothing you could do.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you feel right now.
Okay.
As if you failed somehow.
Leaf stands there with his comrades safely outside wherever they are.
Picking glass
And-
out of Gemma.
Yeah, Gemma's gone back to normal form. As soon as she sort of poof landed on the ground, put them both down, she just immediately goes back to normal form and is mumming over Juno.
So it's, but go on, Nick.
So Leif remembers the face of like the faces of all the civilians that he'd seen die, that he's killed mistakenly, just in shit. And he just, stands over the final place where the whatever it was met its end, died. And he just looks to the altar, and the altar is still there.
The altar is dissolved away. As if it was never there at all. As if all the bodies are dissolved away. And the room is completely empty. But Gemma, buddy, as you're momming over Juno, you do hear a voice in your head. And in your mind's eye, you see that girl staring at you. Did you think it would be that easy to kill me, Gemma? Now I know your name. Thank you. I'll be waiting. And then silence.
Juno would most likely, if not preoccupied by her own pain, see that just expression of terror dawn on Gemma's face.
Juno, as you kind of snap back that little bit, you'll see she's on the ground. She's got glass in her left shoulder going all the way down her arm, and she's clutching onto her stomach still, almost writhing in pain. She even rolls over and just starts heaving that little bit. She is almost like she's had a bucket of water chucked over her. That's how much she's sweating at this point. Her clothes are just drenched with the amount of sweat that's coming out of her.
Leaf, still in the building, cuts, blocks the pack link for a moment, and he'll just sit against the wall and start crying.
Oh, Leaf. And for Charlotte too. You see again one of the women, she has red hair. She looks quite beautiful. In fact, she looks like one of the people you would see that goes out, much like yourself, to computers, to... She just looks happy, and she stretches her hand out, and you see her weeping black tears around you. And she can't understand why. Why she's here, and why she's stuck here. Only you see this now. She just stretches her hand out and just fades away into blackness as she just reaches to touch your face.
I'm seeing this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all things considered, she's like plucked some glass out of Gemma, but Gemma's distracted. Has probably pulled out her phone and been trying to convince it, like, please, 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 just turn on, just turn on. Glances up and kind of goes, oh. And probably kind of freezes because is there any sound accompanying the vision, or is it just this weird,
It's
disjointed?
this wordless scream, as if she can't speak, but what every ounce of her wants to.
And she won't go flat hostile just because it is very disconcerting, but especially as the hand reaches for her face. Yeah, she just kind of locks a glance off at nothing and, well, at this woman, but as far as the other two could see, at nothing, and is just kind of leans back ever so slightly, like, oh, there should probably not be any touching. You are crying black. Like, just little awkward lean. Confused look. Why the fuck is she seeing shit? She is not in the Umbra. This is not okay. And when she fades out, it just looks back down at the phone, backpedaling a couple steps, being like, fuck, 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 please, come on. Piece of shit.
Your phone is working.
Oh, thank fuck. Are there any messages from Perfidy?
There's about 20.
She just quickly fires off one that says, we're alive, without even having a chance to read all the others, kind of ambling back towards the window, the busted up window, to look back in and see if Leaf's still okay.
Oh, she didn't come out with her?
I'm assuming Leaf jumped out after you guys. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh, I mean, I thought he stayed and slashed the woman, and I never heard him actually say he was coming out, so I don't know.
Oh no, Leaf did not come out of the building. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, she's going back to the window, be like, man, come on. Are you still alive? Come on, we need to regroup. I don't even know what the fuck just happened. Come on, man.
It must be a weird night seeing a Krynos cry. A Krynos cry. Anyway.
Krynos. No.
Oh, someone's getting the shit slapped out of them. Okay,
Nope,
well,
not happening.
very serious. I mean, is Leaf still seeing this like fucking woman reach out?
Nope. You can hear her in your head crying though.
Is he responding to Charlotte's voice at all, or is he just like staring and freaking out? That's you, Nick.
I'm not responding.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm out of character when I ask, "Are you
I'm sorry,
responding?"
Out of character.
Dick.
Leaf is not responding to her.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See how it is?
Torna, I'm sorry I ruined everybody's game.
No, I just love you so much, man. I love you. Keep going, you beautiful bastard.
Yeah, she's gonna let Gemma and Juno continue to be traumatized with each other and see if she can go coax Leaf out. So she's gonna go back around to the door because fuck this window, though. She's not climbing through broken glass. And get herself up the stairs and try to tentatively approach me and like, Leaf, bro, come on. And
You try to
reach
come
out
to-
very slowly. Huh?
Are you're coming through the stairs? Yeah, the building. You're coming back around. Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea where the window was in relation to.
Upstairs.
Right.
It's a floor up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going back through the window. So, was it like out of the back of the building or the side of the building or?
Around the side of the building. Yeah. So you come around the door. When you open the door again, that is in front of you.
Oh!
Picture.
She balks almost immediately. In fact, honestly, with the way Charlotte's reflexes are, like literally snaps out and and like slams the door on reflex.
You slam the door. Yeah, you slam the door. Again, you go back. When you slam the door, there's just a silence. You open it again. Nothing.
Okay. This isn't like some really horrible sci-fi series horror shit. like glancing around as she's talking to herself, like, no, nothing's wrong. This is not an episode of some Poltergeist spinoff. It's fine. Gonna just try to get to the stairs.
Again, you take your steps towards the stairs and you feel like this great weight is leaning on you, as if something is pushing you down onto the ground.
Oh,
Something
please.
very angry.
Come on, I just like she's gonna try to kind of take a couple quick steps back to see if it lessens at all.
Yeah, once you get out of the building, it lessens.
She won't backpedal all the way out of the building. She just backpedals a step or two to see if there was some like line she was pushing.
Oh, well then no. It just seems to get even angrier then.
She will probably finally shift up to Krynos, be like, I just need to get him out. I'm not staying. Why are you mad? Leaf, you asshole, like, gonna grab another thing off the floor and huck it at him because there's no guarantee she'll make it up the stairs in Krynos.
I need someone to roll me 7d10.
Oh no!
Well.
At least I'm in a form that can soak.
There's 1, 2 successes. If standard diff.
Okay, now roll me, very calmly. Roll me 9d10.
Oh, no longer bless you unless you roll that bad again. I don't love you anymore.
1,
That's 4.
2, 3, 4.
Charlotte, sweetie, honey, light of my life.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, I don't want to play anymore. I've got things to do. I left my oven on fire.
You're in the air, right? You
What?
see you feel like you're suddenly being lifted up, as if something grabbed your throat in Krynos and is lifting you. Up, 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 up we go.
Oh dear. Gonna start thrashing, probably claw at the air in front of her? I don't know.
Hang on. Before you start flying around the place, as you thematically go up, it's almost as if hands suddenly begin forming around your throat as the girl stares at you and then lets you go.
What?
Yes. Soak me 4 bashing. You drop from the highest point of the building.
So to think. Oh, you said 4 bashing?
4, yeah.
I'll take it.
So you hit the ground hard. As the girl stares at you floating, as the shadows seem to perforate around the building. And she just points at Leaf. And more tears begin to drip down as they land down the ground in front of you. They seem to sizzle and grow to the building. And she points at Leaf, and then she points at her.
Like herself?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's in Krynos, so it's kind of a really concerned rumbling noise.
You watch her. I'm about to go to Juno Genocide, but Charlotte, as you're trying to come back up the stairs, she floats right towards Leaf and just sits down beside him. Leaf, you don't feel this, but Charlotte, you see her stroking Leaf's shoulder. As we put a pin in Leaf, right to Juno and Gemma.
At this point, Juno rolls over, over her left side. That glass kind of wedged in the side of her shoulder, cracking underneath the weight as she pulls herself up. And it hangs over a bit, that hunch in her back, just the sheer tiredness and pain going through her back at the minute.
Are you okay?
Get in the car.
She says she plucks herself up, almost falling over when she does.
I'm getting the heroin. I'm getting out of here.
Flings the door open. Throws herself in.
I feel like I've got to roll something for that, because there's a roll there that you're...
No, keep going.
All right, so then Juno will start limping a bit She will shift up to someone's echoing. I don't know who it is. But she'll shift up to Glabro to start healing off that lethal. Yeah, just stop limping in that bitch. She'll just burst through that door, just throwing it open.
You feel that same weight pressing down on you as if someone's forcing you to the ground. And you see Charlotte standing there looking really confused, I would imagine, at Leaf.
Yeah, she's probably... I mean, assuming she can get up the staircase, we'll just be up there, like, reaching one of the massive clawed hands out, like, come on, man, we gotta go. Like, trying to reach out to get, like, a touch on his hand or his shoulder, a very light one, but something to try to snap him back with physical interaction.
Charlotte.
Turns a glance down. Turns a glance next to the girl sitting next to Leaf because really hoping she doesn't get agitated.
The girl, Juno, you see this as well. She just looks at the two of you and just fades like dust in the wind.
Looks back over to Juno, alertly, mind you.
A slightly furrier, still beaten to shit Juno. Kind of blinks heavily.
Get in the car.
Can, like, if she finishes making that touch, does Leaf respond at all to it? Like a very light touch on the shoulder.
This is a lot of emotional trauma.
Yep.
Like, no.
No, considering that she was like all of an inch away, she gets far enough to make the touch, doesn't get a response, looks over to Juno, and just kind of says, he's all yours, and yeah, she'll go ahead and probably, if it's not some obscene distance, we'll just jump down to the first floor instead of risking those rickety-ass stairs.
Yeah, easy enough.
Juno will effectively limp over to where Leaf is, and she'll... Yeah, the room's clear now, right? There's no freaky shit going on. It's just a blank room.
Just, you feel this incredible weight.
Oh, yeah. She almost collapses in front of him onto her hands and knees. Those bits of glass still in her shins kind of pressing, and she grits her teeth a bit. Kind of rolls over and sits down cross-legged.
All right, Leaf.
Leaf.
Juno. I thought I was doing right.
Hey. Relax down.
I just wanted to
Relax down.
And then I killed her, and she
She'll leave him for a little bit to cry it out until eventually she'll just grab him by the side of the cheeks and kind of lift his head up. Even in crying, it's just kind of grabbing that the scruff of the fur underneath the jaw and just lifting it up.
Yeah.
Relax down.
And Leaf, I mean, you know, in his state, just, you know, like you know, grabs Juno and just like hugs her.
And she winces a bit as, you know, his meat hands kind of wrap around and push in that bit more glass that's in the shoulder a bit further in. She kind of rolls it a bit.
All right. Listen to me. Whatever happened here, we're going to talk about it another time. But are you weak?
Nope.
I love you, Juno. Leaf says as he like turns back to his homid form.
I know, big guy. Listen. All right? Answer me. Are you weak?
No, I'm not weak.
You're not weak. Made a bad decision. Right?
Okay. Let's go back to the car.
Did you make a bad decision? Yes or no?
Yes, I made a bad decision.
What do we do from our mistakes, Leaf?
We learn from them so we don't make them again.
All right. You're not weak.
We're not weak. And Leaf will get up and carry Juno. Like, even if she doesn't want to be carried, he will carry her and take her down the stairs.
She's not in Krynos. She was in Glabro though, Sam, but I'd say you could probably still lift her. Yeah, she's just a bit taller. She's probably about his height now, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. So he's carrying her, and I mean, to be fair, he's used to carrying guys in like huge amounts of gear. So he has her, and carries her out of this terrible place, and he still has like some tears that are like coming down his face, but he absolutely refuses to sob anymore as he just goes down the rickety ass stairs.
As you're making your way down the stairs, Leaf, Juno will lift up that what's left of her sweat-filled kind of horrid t-shirt, and she will actually just wipe what's left of those tears away.
Don't ever show them. Only me. All right?
Okay, Juno. Thank you.
Let's get out of here.
Way ahead of you. And Leaf will carry Juno out to the car.
So before Charlotte gets there, before Juno and Leaf get there, Gemma, buddy, you're sitting in the car on your own, looking out the window. Beside you, she forms out of solid mass. She turns to you very calmly. And turns again this girl and stares at you.
Gemma goes rigid and just stares ahead.
Time stops again as you see Charlotte typing away on her phone, head down, begins to move in slow motion. You see Juno and Leaf stumbling out again in slow motion, and she whispers in your ear, "Now we'll never leave each other, will we?"
Bites down on her lower lip hard enough to actually draw blood.
Now that you're giving me life again. Thank you.
Is there any knife or any other kind in this car?
No. In fact, Gemma, when you reach your hand moves again in slow motion. Thank you, child of Gaia.
Yes, that turns her head again in slow motion.
Skin is always so nice. I hope you'll see my work next time. Gemma, you're almost blasted back into the seat, like nearly out of the car door. She vanishes into pure shadow.
Can we say she gets blasted out the car door?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it.
Yay!
You look up as Gemma's literally just like it looks like someone just like Spartan kicked her out of the door.
Well, so much for answering Perfidy. The phone immediately goes into her pocket. She'll break into a run to try to collect her up off the ground, glancing into the car.
Nobody there. Just
Fucking...
like I would say what looks like for the seats, they look like they've been singed.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, we
I'm
need to get
fine.
the fuck out of here. Come on. Hoist.
Probably see some of the blood dripping from her lips from where she bit down.
A very concerned, knit of brow. Another glance
Are
into
the
the car.
others on the way?
Yeah, they're just behind me. Come on.
Okay, just get in the car.
Yep. Get in. Try to pull Gemma in with her because this is what Juno wants done.
Yeah, Gemma just jumps in the car.
Eventually, the other two join you, and as you begin to drive away all panicked, does anyone look behind them at all?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Gemma. You all look behind and you see the girl standing there at the edge of the door with the three women almost being absorbed into her, and she just waves. As again, all three of you hear the crying in your head. She just waves you goodbye. And it is there we shall end the scene.